Hello, all people. Welcome to the third episode of Facts for Life. This video is a pretty special one, and it would be a treat for all the defense lovers. Wars, as we all know, had been a major part of human evolution. From bows and arrows to nukes, we have seen the use of all. However, when it comes to land based military, one of the most feared vehicles that proves to be a game changer on the battlefield are the tanks. They are used for completely massacring the enemies and their first line of defense. Keeping that in mind, here I present to you the top 5 tanks of 2018. At number 5, we have T-90. T-90 is the only tank which is produced in large quantities in Russia, and it is used in other countries such as India, Algeria, Azerbaijan, and Venezuela. The Indian variant of T-90 is called T-90 Bhishma. This tank may not be very sophisticated when compared to its Western rivals, but it's worth a mention. It is cost effective and is one of the world's cheapest MBTs. Because of its small size, it is very hard to detect and being hit by a bomb. T-90 has no problem in launching anti-tank guided missiles, just as the other tanks which are mentioned above in the list. But some of its major drawbacks are lack of thermal vision and panoramic command sight, so it is placed at number 5. Its unit cost of production is 4.55 billion US dollars and it weighs around 46 tons. Rest of the information are presented to you on screen. Number 4 is Markova Mk4 made in Israel. This tank has been used in Israel since the year 2004. It has been given the title of the best protected tank in the world. The tank has a special armor equipped with an Elbit laser warning system. It has an IMI inbuilt smokescreen grenade too. The maximum speed of the tank is 64 kmph and its unit cost of production is 4.5 million US dollars. It weighs around 65 tons and has a crew of 4 members. It has an immense power to weight ratio of 23 HP per ton, and it has a massive payload of 48 rounds of the primary armament, which is mentioned on the screen. The operational range of Markova Mk4 is daunting 500 kilometers. At number 3, we have K2 Black Panther from South Korea. It is produced by one of the most famous Asian companies, Hyundai Rotem. Well, in the world of tanks, you can call it actually Mr. Perfect, or rather, the most perfect tank. Some of its key features are high mobility, high firepower, and high self-protection. So, it's pretty high on everything, and hence Mr. Perfect. It is equipped with autoloader for ammunition and can clock a maximum speed of 70 kilometers per hour. It can be managed by a crew of just 3 members. It has composite armor with ERA and NERA module, plus soft kill and hard kill anti-missile defense system. It has a massive payload of 40 rounds of the primary armament, which is mentioned on your screen. It has a decent engine, and its power to weight ratio is impressive 27.2 HP per ton. The operational range of this giant is 450 kilometers. In short, the enemies need to be afraid of this. The second place is actually tied between 2 tanks, the M1A2 SCP of US and Challenger 2 of UK. So, we are going to discuss about these 2 tanks one after the other. Starting with M1A2 ACP, used by US, it's the successor of M1A2 Abrams. This tank is a good mixture of technology and armor. It has been very successful in combats and is one of the most feared tanks in the world. It is known to provide high protection against anti-tank weapons. It can be handled by a crew of 4 members. Its weight is massive 63 tons and it can clock a maximum speed of 67 kilometers per hour. It has a massive payload of 40 rounds of the primary armament, which is mentioned on your screen, along with some other useful information. Up next is Challenger 2, which is manufactured in United Kingdom and used by British Army as well as the Royal Force of Oman. This tank has been named as the most reliable tank in the world, and it has been already used in combats in Bosnia, Kosovo and Iraq. Coming to some of its cool features, it can clock a maximum speed of 59 kmph, its power to weight ratio is 19.2 HP per ton, and it has a massive operational range of 550 kilometers, which is one of the largest in the world. Its unit cost of production is 4.217 million euros, and this tank also has one of the best armors of all the tanks in the world, which is mentioned on your screen along with its armaments. It can be handled by a crew of 4 members, and it has a huge payload of 50 rounds of the primary armament, which proves its worth on the battlefield. Over the years, it has proved to be one of the most horrific nightmares of its enemies for this reason. And the first position belongs to none other than Leopard 2A7 of Germany. It is one of the most successful tanks in the world, and it has proved to be better than any other tank on this list. Apart from Germany, it is also used by Qatar and Saudi Arabia. It is equipped with additional armored electronics when compared to any other tank on this list. It is well protected against RPG rounds and IEDs. It can fire long-range targets with great accuracy because of its powerful gun and advanced fire control system. Now, coming to some more facts about this giant, it can be managed by a crew of 4 members. It can clock a maximum speed of 68 kmph, and it has a massive operational range of 550 kilometers, which is one of the largest in the world. Immense power to weight ratio of 24.1 HP per ton gives it a clear advantage over the others. Its huge payload of 42 rounds of the primary armament, 4,750 rounds of the secondary armament is disastrous for its enemies. Dare to cross path against this tank, and you are finished. Man, it's a force to reckon with. If all other tanks in this list proves to be badass for their enemies, then this one is surely going to kick the baddest of them all. With this, we come to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it and also gained some knowledge. Of course, the main intention of this video is not to promote war, but it's important that we acknowledge engineering masterclass in the field of defense also. Please do like and subscribe our channel and stay tuned for more such videos in future. Till then, thanks and peace out.